everybody, it's your mama's Nuggets, but you can call me Nuggets, and welcome back to some vanilla Minecraft from the RB Plays supporter server. How are you doing today? My face hurts. I'm doing fantastic. Flying down the tunnel backwards is much harder to do than one would think. So, how's it going? Happy Tuesday to everybody. Hope your week is going quite well. I'm down here in the cave. Oh wait, almost forgot what I came down here for. We need to grab some supplies and stuff because we're gonna build some things, and I might need stuff. And by might I mean I most definitely need some stuff. Grab not that. Well, all right, that one wasn't terrible. And I think that I'll make the rest of it on deep plate. Yeah. So I was just gathering some materials down here. So I do need to gather materials for the whole thing. But as the title says, we're going to attempt to build Etho's moss farm today. I know that there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff that I'm going to have to get. We also have to prep the area, and yeah, work. We've got lots of work to do. See if we can get this done in one stream. Little red stony box here. Fairly certain I'm going to need more hoppers. Probably more repeaters. Definitely more observers. And that should be it, I hope. Dropper, furnace, dispenser. Should be good other than hoppers. Might even not even need any more hoppers, but I'd rather have hoppers and not need them than need hoppers and not have them. So let's just make a stack of hoppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, 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 boom. Love it. Love it. I don't need the slime right now. Thought I might need to grab it in case I needed some sticky pistons, but I don't think I'll need sticky pistons. Do I have enough regular pistons? Well, probably not. What can I guess I only need a stack of redstone block. Probably don't need that, but let's grab another one of these. Well, actually we don't. There's some in here, right? Yeah. Alright, so grab a stack of iron. Get more stacks of those. Doobie-doo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's almost like it was meant to be. There we go. Alright. We definitely have enough pistons now. Alright, so that should be good. I think the only other thing I need is a bunch of glass. I don't have a bunch, but I do have some. I mean, I have a bunch more over in the trading hall, and there's probably a bunch more upstairs. And then we've got to go prep the area. I don't have extra stack of cobblestone. I don't need that. I think. We'll bring this with us. Alright, so zoom. Zoomies. Alright, I know the farm itself is like 7 by 7, right? And I want to put it over here. And we're going to build a house here for it. Now, what level do I want that house to be at? I'm thinking doesn't need to be level with this because that'd be boring, but it does I guess one up from that would be fine. So we're gonna have to do some work. We're also gonna have to go grab another thing. Grab this. Let's grab, that looks good. Zing. Now we're too high up. And when we're over here, it's too far away and that goes away, right? Yeah, it's not getting refreshed. I don't want to deal with that, so we're going to build another beacon over here. So let's it'll fit there. Really should put my other skulls in that too, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dang it. You're in the way. You bothered me, box. Right. Do. And there is a reason that we're building this farm. And it's not because I need ridiculous amounts of bone meal, or moss really. But I do need a whole bunch of moss because it doesn't stick to slime blocks. And one of the next farms and things I want to build, that I need to build for upcoming things, is a dripstone farm. And I can make it so that there's a flying machine that collects the dripstone that comes from the top and the dripstone that comes from the bottom, stalactites and stalagmites. And I can just use simple flying machines to do it, right? But easiest way to do that is to put a flying machine on the top of the machine and the bottom of the machine. So I do need to collect a whole bunch more dripstone, but the blocks anyhow. But if you put moss on the bottom, the dripstone will drip and create the stalactites. But it won't stick to the moss. So as long as you cover the bottom of it in moss, then the flying machine won't get stuck. So we need a bunch of moss. And instead of just collecting it myself, why not build a farm? Because why not? So we're going to take a bunch of this down here. Tree, you're bothering me. Thank goodness I don't have to wait for your leaves. I'm going to end up leaving this beacon here for a little while anyhow, because I'm going to end up doing a bit more. Well, I might not if it's all dirt. I might need to dig through some of this for the house itself. That doesn't make any sense. That moss takes less time to dig up with a shovel, but more time to dig up with a shovel, but less time to dig up with your hand. We worry about prettying this up later, because we're gonna need to put it down and then see what the footprint of collection systems and all the other good jazz is. I probably also should have brought an extra shulker box to put all this extra stuff in. Just throw this in here for now. That can go in there, along with that. That go in there. Let's grab one of these. Hooper. Didn't really expect to clear out all that land that quickly, but whatever. It's fine. It's all fine. I have to use some of it here to fill this in so that I don't fall all the time. That's part of a hill that I was going to flatten this hill to build this there, and then it just didn't seem like the best thing. So now it's hollow, because I figured I'd use it later, which I probably will use part of it for this particular build, like our collections and storage and everything else. I could always put it down there somehow. Something. I'm not sure. Machine first, the other stuff later. Alright, now this is going to be rough because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, it should be able to work. Let's just use dirt for right now. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So, alright, so that'll be the farm itself. Now I'm gonna have to put up a bunch of pictures on the other screen and just look at things. See if I can get this right. Alright, so we got that. And then we're gonna have to obviously go and get a bunch of stuff later. Probably turn jump boost on for the rest of this. Might be better, so I can jump up over the things. I can jump back up here, that'll work. I know there's gonna be 2 layers of this jazz here. Alright. There's a couple of other little things that I know, but most of them I'm going to have to look at pictures and stuff for. Stick all this in here for now. And, alright. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be enough. I know I'm going to need a bunch of lava buckets and everything else as well. And then some water and everything else, but we can always go get that stuff when we need to. I don't really care if the house butts up right against the thing. Kinda care. Not really. Alright. Be a lot of digging. Try to do this from a tutorial standpoint. We're gonna need to go grab a bunch of obsidian too. Let's see. So it looks like 2 from the side. So we're gonna need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Yeah, and then 2 from the side. So 1, 2. Apparently I don't have my Silky Touch, which I need to fix quickly. Which is fine, I need to grab some obsidian anyhow. Rotate these guys. Cleaned up my ender chest. Luckily I don't have a shortage of obsidian. You know what? So I know we're gonna need some water. And I don't have a ton of water buckets, but I do have some ice. Not a lot of ice, apparently. Might go buy more ice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely modify the mountain a little bit over there. And then wherever it ends on this side, hopefully it doesn't, I don't think it comes out much. I can put the timer on the back, so it's just then I can make the house end like here. But that, and it's 2, 1, 2. Yep. 1, 2, 5, 6. I ended up having to dig out a bunch more of this too, but it's fine. Doesn't matter for right now. Make it pretty later. That's what we do. Ah! Fine. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of making it a little I'm making it more difficult for myself than it needs to be by building in a place that doesn't have a lot of space. I mean, it does, but it doesn't because I need to leave space up there. And apparently that's where that is. Fine. Alright, and this is going to have obsidian behind it. I don't know why. I don't know, might functionally need it. Something, who knows? Great, thank you. Sleep. Wee. Alright, so what is next? Alright, next we're gonna just, I mean that can be that way. I'm gonna put glass there instead though. Here. And here. And then I believe, oh, it's not there. It's, did I do this wrong? No, I didn't. So So I have to... So it's gotta go one past it. Is where the water's gotta go, so... There. Needs to be fine. And... yeah. That should be right there. I think. I don't even think it needs to be regular water. Yeah, it doesn't, because that'll end up being lava. We're gonna need a whole bunch of lava. Alright. And this here's gonna be obsidian, I think. And then actually glass. Yeah, and then this will be lava on top of this. I didn't need to waste all that. Alright. Let's see if we can get this all. Did I put that in the wrong block? I did. It's in the corner. Could have known that just by looking at the thing. For some reason I wasn't looking at it. I'm gonna derp this up. Did I put it in the wrong spot? I'm confused. No, it is there. But it doesn't need to be on all of them. Let's get rid of this for right now. Alright. Let's see, it's gonna be there and here. And here. Alright. That should be good. Alright, and then if I have fine, this is dirt for right now, it'll be stone eventually. Alright, so then lava goes on top of this jazz. So I need the and it doesn't need to go all the way to the end. I don't think. Yeah, it does. So I need a water block. On the right one. This is all lava, right? That'll turn that to cobblestone or stone. And it'll push out. And these two water sources on the side shouldn't get changed, and they should be enough to turn this all into stone again. So it should be the same over here. Ah, didn't fall. Should just need the and then glass on top of those. And then lava in these channels. So I need, was it 3, 4, 5, 6? 24 buckets of lava? Guess I can go get 24 buckets of lava. Go get 24 buckets of lava. Basically a shulker box, or close to a shulker box of lava. So I need 24 buckets. How many buckets is this? 21. 22, 3, 24. Alright. That many buckets of lava. Luckily enough, there's tons of lava down here. We're in a giant tunnel. So, at this rate, I don't think we're going to get this thing done in the stream. Hello, lava. Whatever. Don't need you, go away. Alright. Seven, 6, 5. That should be good. This hole is ridiculous. This hole is crazy. Alright. So I could put them all. I didn't know. Should be able to just do this. And that should be good to make stuff. Just need to do that all the way around. Like so. Hopefully. Me? It doesn't matter if there's a piece of cobblestone in there. Not gonna hurt anything. It should change just like the rest. If it doesn't, I can always take it out later. There. Those are stone generators. Alright, our glass is in, the pistons are in, and everything should be good to go as far as this goes. So I need to pick a side, which will be this side, and right in the middle of it we need to make a hopper clock. Just use this. We'll use these and this and that. So 3 up in the middle block. Probably that, and then all right. And the right, and then that, and this, and I forgot. I grabbed torches. I meant to grab dust. And then it is where's this block? And then the. Why didn't I build that out right the first time? Not okay. This, that, and that. And then on, get rid of this line. It's just for spacing. And on this side, this side to come off of. Go back there. Oh. Alright, so why didn't those go off? Why? Why didn't those go off? But this one went off. Tinted glass work different than regular glass? I know he used tinted glass. Thought I could just use. It doesn't give a signal through it, but tinted glass gives a signal through it? If it does, I was unaware. I never really tried. Find out quickly though. If I can find where I put my tinted glass. There it is. Alright. Let's go see. The zoomies. Alright, give me the back. Now, does... No, it doesn't. So how do I? Confused about a lot of things right now. Why doesn't that come back in? Why is that one the only one affected? And why did it make that go away? Why is it only affected sometimes? I don't understand. I also don't know why I did that there, but... And why did the water go away? That's a good question. Maybe I won't do that. Alright. Okay, well, that almost makes more sense. By almost, I mean it does. But whatever. Repeater. Confused, I don't know why it was going off. I don't know why it didn't go off, to be quite honest. Because it should have all went off. Did it not go off because it doesn't have anywhere to go? Probably. That would make sense, right? If I do that. Alright, now will it go off? These are the questions that I have. Why did this that there? Because it wants to mess up my stuff? Sounds like a reasonable reason. Alright, that makes more sense. I didn't know what was going on. So confused. Alright. Alright, that makes more sense. And yeah, none there. And then, I mean, this doesn't have to be stone, it can be whatever. Especially because I already threw out all my stone. I mean, it could be dirt, doesn't really matter. Can't be this cobblestone though, probably. Any more of these cobblestone? Yeah. I don't remember if cobblestone turns into moss, and I don't feel like testing it. I think it does, but dang it. Trying to figure out a new. And I know that he had a lantern on the inside to keep I think he had like a lantern hanging right here. This might even need to be a moss block. Actually it does, because this block is gonna bone meal. Alright. Luckily enough I have one of those. Alright. And then we need it. Alright. Alright, so that's fine. Get rid of this. I do have pistons on me. Which is fine, because this needs to be this. Dang it. Because this needs to be a piston. Alright, and then we're gonna need, I have repeaters on me, I do. Dispenser. So, dirt, dispenser. Dispenser going into, and hopper going into that, along with another hopper going into that, and then a repeat. That's not a repeater. Block. That. That. No, don't fall into the lava. Oh. And that. And then redstone dot. I fell. Hell. And then doesn't necessarily need to be moth. I'm gonna do that. Actually, I think it needs to be glass. Alright. It doesn't matter if it's glass or not. But now I need dispensers on the inside. I only grabbed one. What's up, Glarble? How's it going? I am trying to, from pictures and whatnot, make Etho's moss farm. And I don't think he had the dispensers all in the same spot. Pretty sure, and I can't see this very well right now. There was something like he had to have like these dispensers. He had one of them off. No idea where, but it's going. Yeah, Moss Farm. So, got the stone makers in. You got the piston pushers to push the stone in, right? And he had like the dispensers offset, but he had obsidian somewhere. But that's basically it. So instead of these blocks here, he had dispensers here. But he put obsidian somewhere. And I don't remember where it was. But that's fine. And I remembered him. Whoa, why is that there? You're supposed to not be you. You're supposed to be, excuse me? What did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I make this top block? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. So, pourquoi? Why for? What'd I do? Oh, this water needs to come back over here. Dang it all to dang it. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Put this there. And then, whatever, I can do that. And then, I'm gonna have to pick this back up and move all the, shift all these over one, because I put a set of pistons in the wrong spot. Give me the buckets back. Yeah, I'm making a moss farm because I need a ton of moss in order to properly make a, excuse me, to make a dripstone farm. Well, I don't need it, but I want it. Okay. Ah, goodness. What the? Oh. Yeah, that's supposed to happen. How you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Doing pretty good, I hope. Hope. Ah! Why is my pickaxe so good? It's a question that I never thought I'd be upset about. Give me that. Take that back. Alright. You gotta go over here and be a piston over here. Be a happy piston over here. Ah! Working on some online stuff? What you working on? Anything fun? I hope. Hope it's fun. Fun things are fun. Better than trying to decipher stuff from a few screenshots. Alright. That's all that needs to be, right? Yep. Okay. Now if I put this here and then do, it doesn't matter, this is already ugly. That. Map fixing for Horizon Zero Dawn? What do you mean map fixing? I'm just going around and getting all the warp points? Alright. Now, I put this back. Alright. I mean, they can't be out currently. But they could be if this stuff wasn't here. And break. Just because I want you to. Running around the map and getting all fireplaces lit so you can warp everywhere. Makes sense? Makes life a little bit easier when you're trying to do things. I need these 3. Alright. And now, if I break this here, and then do this, they're all extended, right? Why aren't you extended now? Because you don't have anywhere to extend to. Of course not. Does that connect there? Oh my goodness, it's nighttime. It's a good idea getting prepared for your stream. I did not do that in any way. I thought about this on the way home and was like, oh hey, you know what? In order to make a proper dripstone farm, I'm gonna need moss so that the flying machine doesn't stick to the to the DLC before you even tried to move the story forward. Yeah, I can understand doing that. And yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying. I have been playing. Oh, the water's gone. You son of a biscuit. I have been playing Guild Wars 2 for 8+ years, and I'm about as endgame, close to as endgame as you can get. I'm working on last pieces of legendary armor, just for the heck of it. That's supposed to be water. And I don't think I finished the story on any of the characters. And by think, I mean I'm pretty sure I didn't. I got dragged into World vs. World, and I've tried to go back to play the story. Just haven't. Alright, so that should open all that. Should all turn into stone. Yes. What? No! Why do you turn into... Oh, because you shouldn't be able to turn into dirt. Dang it. How did I mess that up, too? Ah! Silly failures. Alright. We were talking about this the other day. Nobody could believe that, absolutely nobody on the server has actually made a moth farm. Oh, whatever. Alright. So now, everything did stay. I hope. Suppose we'll find out. Alright. Everything's extended now, just so I can have peace of mind of everything being the same. Alright. Don't have obsidian. And the water broke again? Where? Dang it, it did. Obsidian behind what wall? Where wall? So you have to have obsidian behind it? Is that where the obsidian block needs to be? I thought there was, but I was uncertain. I don't know. Let me see. Let me look. Pistons covering up the water. Shouldn't be. Ah, silly things. Alright, alright, let's grab some more obsidian. Alright. So apparently it's in front of the water. Alright. So in front of the water needs to be obsidian. And which I don't get, but I also don't care if I get it or not. And he actually had... This thing is ugly. That might, I don't know. We'll dig this out and look at it. But all right, let's see. So there's a couple of things. First, he had one of these. Give me that. Let me just get regular glass. Grab them enough. Under the dispensers. Oh, you watch. You're looking at the thing yourself. a couple of things. First, he had... Go away. 1, 2, and then like these other ones he had offset. So he has for some reason complete weirdness going on there. So I don't even know. We'll put that there. Instead, we'll put it over here. And then this one we'll put, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I suppose here. So let's see if I can. Alright, so that's fine up to there. But where? What did I do with my obsidian? I mean, this shouldn't happen with the water, but I don't see why it does. By the time I figure it out. Oh, he's got, you talking about the dispensers? He had a couple of them, or he actually had 2 on one side that were in the same spot. And then the other 2 were like in corners. So that it didn't make like a swirling. So it like mixed up. Like I'm trying to remember his video. Said it was like so that so that it mixed up the water. Or offset the water. See, I messed up myself, you know. Needed to replace water. It was over here. So it looked like he put obsidian in front of the water. So, that's fine. And that, so the obsidian goes here. For whatever reason. Of course, I didn't bring any more water with me. Alright. Water, bucket, that. That. Or at least just in the corners? Let's see. Does he say why? I don't know why. But it shouldn't mess up. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really matter. I could replace any of them with obsidian, as long as they're not getting pushed. Not gonna hurt anything. I mean, I could make that one obsidian too. Shouldn't matter, but... Alright, are all the water sources replaced? Because I will dig up the blocks in the middle and just manually see if this works without getting rid of the water. Because the only other thing I can think of is actually taking and lifting the lava up one. Which, you know, is doable. It's not an unreasonable thing to do. Alright, just get rid of all this and see if it works. Alright, so if I cut this redstone signal, the worst thing that could happen, you missed the question? No. The worst thing that could happen is if I cut this redstone signal, it gets one of the water sources again. Shouldn't. Water, 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 and alright. Alright. I don't know why it was happening, but it was. And it's weird. Alright. Let's see. Flip back through the pictures I had. I do need 4 water buckets. So I guess let's get garbage out of my inventory, because I don't need pistons anymore. I definitely don't need this glass that clashes with the other glass. And I don't need redstone block. And I don't know if I need any of this other stuff, but I do need 4 buckets of water. Not 14, 2, 3. That works. Alright, let's see. I hate when things don't make sense. Doesn't make any sense why those would change, and they might still, you never know. With my luck, they probably will. But whatever. So, water buckets. Alright, and then fine. And we need to take signal off the side of this. And that's where a monostable circuit will be. And did I already take the pistons out? Of course I did, why wouldn't? Do we use that? So we take that, and then piston for monostable circuit, and then use this. Gotta be on a tick. And then it's gotta go into block. So we'll have delay on it. This has gotta, I have a block in my hand. Be a block. And then that. And then, come on with this way. Why do I feel like that's not right? No, that's right. Just seems really close. Move this out of the way. So if we take and go off of this, and then up a block. No, that's definitely not right. Why are you not right? Oh, because I brought it off of the wrong block. No, I didn't. Oh, because it needed to come out a block more. Dang it. Oh? Alright. That, and then piston. Dust. Repeater. Block. Block. This is entirely too close to this house. I can always move this later. Somehow. And then this, pull that. Isn't it too full? But I think they're both on full. Yes, they are. Alright, so they're both on full. And it goes this way, come back. Wait. It's longer than that. What's this going back to? Okay, it's got that going back to that line. Alright, so this is for the top. So this doesn't necessarily need to come off in this direction, so I can change this. So it can actually doesn't need to be over here. Get out of the way. Alright, so I could take this off of this side, actually, with a dust repeater. And then piston. That took me for a ride. With that on there, and then that's not what I want. The so that into this. Right. This is on 1 tick delay. That's regular, goes into a block. And from there, I can actually out. I guess it can't be over here, because it's got to go back into this block. To repeat the signal. Let's see. How could I do this? Because I don't want it to go out that way. So this is the this is the signal that's going to make the dispensers go. But I mean, to be fair, I could move this clock back. Because this can be a repeater here. So if we do we run out of water? Did the water go away? Water, 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 okay. Okay, so as long as that's there, I can move this clock back. It doesn't have to be this close. Ah, buttons. Alright. I don't know why that's there. Because it's not where that goes. So that would mean that I can move this back so that it doesn't run into this line. So if I move the clock back a couple of blocks to say, I don't know, here. And then just rebuild the thing like these. Alright, do that. We do comparator, comes off of those into lock, dust, piston, piston, crypto block, dust, dust, torch, dust. None of these should be sticking out. Shouldn't matter either. Okay. So then I can take the signal off of this here, which also shouldn't matter because it's going to go directly into a repeater anyhow. Repeater on 2 ticks goes into a dust, goes into a monostable circuit, and that then goes into another repeater that goes into a block that way. This can go this way, and then I can do this. Oh. What do you mean? The water was only on one side? Because the water's not going to flow. I guess maybe it will. Find out. But these two should be on full delay. And then wrap back around into itself. And then go this way as well into a block that then goes into a repeater that Well, this is the line that's got to go up here into this. And it really needs to come over here, but so could go into a block that comes out as this, that goes over to here, goes up, and actually it'd be better if it was over in the corner. One time you don't care if something gets burnt. So in the corner would be better. So this has got to go over top. This. Like that. So that is repeated there. Let's go like this. Fine. Of course, I'm in the thing. Alright. The water dispenser for the carpet cleanup was all in the corner except one of them. Well, I mean, and I think I have one. Oh, I have two. That shouldn't matter. Like you said, shouldn't matter. There. That should be enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Give me that. Sure, that goes in, but the block doesn't before. That should be fine. So then those should all run off that. This should go into there. When that goes down, I believe that's enough delay. And that should be everything. How much? Well, other than collection. Now, how much stuff do I put inside of the hopper? I don't know if I... paid any attention to that, to be quite honest. It doesn't really matter. That works. It does turn them on and off, but did I? What'd I do? Why? Oh, because I only made them both. I made them both regular pistons. Shouldn't matter. Whatever. Just use sticky pistons and it won't matter. I mean, it shouldn't matter, but I think one of them has to be. If you could stop, that'd be fantastic. Stop it. Stop. Stick piston. Sticky piston. Been a good minute. Maybe if I want it to run slower, right? We'll just put that many in there. Yeah, that's fine. Get rid of this for right now. I don't care if this runs. So we'll make it run faster. Alright, that's fine. Because I don't have bone meal in this currently. That is going to create the moss. But I also need... So I need hoppers that go into that. I need to cover all this jazz up so that I don't fall in and kill myself. Because I darn well know that that'll be the first thing I do. Alright. Okay, so that's all safe now. Alright, so I need to get bone meal into this guy here, which I can do if I bring the hoppers up over here and then back here. Alright, so if I make like a... Alright, so I need to make the collection underneath, which is easy enough, and then I want to run the collection into sorting. And I can sort out carpet seeds. All I need to do is sort out moss blocks. That's all I want to keep. So I could keep like, I don't know, 2 double chests of moss blocks, and then, which is easy enough. So I'll just use the hopper minecart over 6 hoppers right in the center that he had. I remember that in the end of the video. And then I can just have those go down into a sorting system thing that pulls the moss out, so I can have like 4 double chests of moss. Everything else will go into composters, which will then pick the bone meal out, bring it up here, over here with water. I'll use a bubble vader. Like, I don't know why this is even here. I mean, I could use it. A bubble vader can be like right here. And it can come up. And maybe I'll make it back here. So I'll put the bubble vader here. So it'll come up, bone meal will come up, and then it'll go over here. Or it can just come up there and then come over here and fall into a hopper, which then comes down and then over to this. So technically, I mean, this piece of glass can be a hopper. And then that'll feed a bunch of hoppers into that. I suppose I could even have... Yeah, then it'll feed itself. But, you know, overall this thing's working. So let's we can test this out. Without collection, it should just pop them up in the air. I mean, I've got a ton of bone meal to get it started. That'll work. I know I said that's a ton, or I have a ton. That's not the ton. I've got like 2 shulker boxes of stacks of bone blocks. I needed them for the tree farm. But, so that should work, right? though this should make... This should turn into moss blocks here. And there we go. I can shorten the time and make it go faster. And I might need to change... See, that's the thing. I think with them all in the corner, it's gonna spin them around. Or maybe I need to put them, except for one, put them all in the corners. So then I just have to move this one over one. Might work better. Let's find out. Can't work worse. It could work worse. Do I have glass on me? I do. Alright. Give me that. And then put this here with that in it. Still covered by that. I can save this piece of redstone. Oh my god, cat on my lap. He demands to be loved now. I mean, that should work, right? I could even make this shorter. Maybe not that short. Maybe that short. Are you mad that I didn't patch soon enough? Grumble at me? I mean, it works. Alright, that's still water. That's still water, that's still water. That's still water, that's still water, and that's still water. I mean, it looks like it works. Alright. And then hopefully... Why is there cobblestone there? Oh, because it can't get changed. Alright, so I've got to fix that. Because that's gonna screw everything up. But give me this. I mean, I could run this thing for 5 minutes and never need moss again. I mean, I don't need moss again now. That's more moss than I've ever had. And I had moss. Is that all my redstone-y stuff out of the pocket? Certainly is. Alright. Certainly? That's a word. Don't question it. Certainly is a word. I haven't really needed moss. I mean, you get a ton when you use it for landscaping, and you never want it all to be moss. So I have like a greeneries box. It's probably got like 30 of it in it, or maybe 12 or something, and I never run out. Can I sleep? Hello? Sleep? Oh, hey, Comet. Oh, thank you very much for the sub. I do appreciate it. Yeah, you've missed 2 hours. Plus some, actually. Is it done? Where's my timer? Well, an hour and 40 minutes. So almost. I mean, you missed me fumble through this. Should be self-sustaining too. Because, I mean, the seeds, the carpet, and the azalea trees should make enough bone meal to sustain the rest of this. Discord has issues. I don't know why. Sometimes it says it when I go live right away. Other times I get notifications 6 hours after I'm done. I don't know why. I don't like that, but it pushes them out. It's fine. I thought he'd made his one higher so that he could put a light source here. But I suppose if I just cover it with some light sources, it should be fine. And that's fine, buddy. I mean, you know, that's we can stop this thing now. There's got to be a lever, right? I can do that. There. Yeah, I could have swore he had his one higher. I'm trying to... But anyhow. No, I don't have... It's right here in my pocket. The collection area will be underneath. And then I gotta build a sorter for it to sort out like everything but the moss block, because I think... I mean, I suppose I could sort the carpets out too. Because, you know, I could just run it for a couple of minutes and get all that I'll ever need. Because I really don't need the bushes or the carpets. At least I don't currently have any need for them. I mean, if I want to landscape with them, I probably have enough to put lights underneath, and I can just bone meal a piece of moss. So mostly the azalea bushes, the seeds, and the carpets are going to go to make bone meal to feed the beast. And to be honest, when that bone meal's done, I probably won't need moss ever again. If I'm completely honest. I made this whole thing, and probably 5 minutes after the stream is done, I'll never need moss again. So I only needed enough to put on the floor of a dripstone bar. The only reason that I wanted moss. I fumbled through this whole thing just to get enough moss. Put on the floor of a drip. Haha, I jumped. I mean, that's insane. That's what that is. Am I ever gonna need any more moss? The answer is likely not. Or not likely even. I mean, this is just from building the farm. think I'm pretty set. Just let this thing go until it runs out of bone meal, then I don't ever have to use it again. I mean, I could use it for bone meal, but... Silver sells bone block spawn, and I think I bought 2 double chests worth. And even with having the log farm, I have not run out. This thing is insane. I mean, I suppose you'd never need bone meal again. Like, you could set up a storing system and just put a lever on the side of it and lock the hopper whenever you were done getting this stuff, and it would just provide you with endless amounts of bone meal. Because I know it gives back... I can't remember what he said, but I could have swore he said it was like 30 or 60% more bone meal than what you put in. But I shut this thing off or I'm going to lag the server out with entities. Thing's insane. I don't need seed. Guess I never need bushes again either. I mean, I suppose I could just let it keep running for a couple of minutes and go get a couple of shulker boxes. Throw this garbage out. Do I have enough shulker boxes? Not there. Let's see. 8? Sure. Sounds good. What did I put that in there for? I don't know. And let's go here and grab some of... I only have 8. So we'll make... See if there's any bone meal left. At least I can't land in the... At least I can't land in the lava. I'd have been dead by now. Just do this. Not that. Alright. And then I can take and do... I mean, to be fair, I could probably sell it dirt cheap at spawn. But nobody's gonna... Get out of here, fly. Nobody's ever gonna buy it. Throw carpets in here. And bushes. And up. I mean, this thing's insane. I mean, it was what, 2.5 stacks of bone meal, and I've already got a full shulker full of moss blocks, which is crazy. I mean, I could always turn it up a little, but I mean, it could just sit here and run too. If I had collection, then I wouldn't have to do any of this. I mean, I could just put a shulker loader down. How did I get this? I just put a shulker loader down underneath. Have it load the moss into shulker boxes. I could end up with a double chest of moss blocks and shulker boxes. 9,000 more shulker boxes full. I mean, to be fair, there's no shortage of shulker boxes on. But I could put a shulker loader down there and just get a double chest of shulker boxes of moss blocks. You think that's overdoing it? I don't know if that's overdoing it though. I mean, we do have a lot of people on the server, but they don't play nearly as much and do nearly as grand of builds as like the hermits do, or myself. I mean, I guess I'm the guy that's making a town. OJ is making a village. I guess RB's spaced out, but he doesn't really. It's got a very open concept base. Silver's got a tiny base. Zen's got a giant house, but he doesn't need moss. I mean, if you could turn it into like lime or something. Thought about making a sea pickle farm. Mostly for the sea pickles, not because I need lime dye. Because I live next to the ocean and I could put sea pickles all over the place. It's on the list in the fountain. This, however, wasn't on the list in the fountain. And hopefully, and this that I can put a wall right here. So I can still make a house. Oh, it's out of bone meal. No, it's got one left. What do you mean the bone meal's? Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Yeah, what do you mean the bone meal's going a touch fast? Like, I actually had a pack. Well, I had a couple of packs, mostly finished. I can't bring myself to do quests again. And I really feel like it needs them, but piston moves, but you don't always get moth blocks. Okay. So that's already delayed. So does the piston need to move first, right? So if the piston needs to move first, then this delay is off. Because it would have to be like this on 3 and this on nothing. Or are you talking about these pistons down there? Because I can delay that too with this. Because it doesn't have any delay. Maybe if I do that. I just didn't want the water to go out. Well, I suppose I can delay that too. It's already on a full delay, but the delay's got to be before that. So I could put another tick there. Now I got to test. Now I got to do work. What are you making me do work for? For the bone meal? I mean, I could change... Because that... All I have to do is put more delay in that. Well, I just put delay in that. But, it works fine. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Nothing wrong with that at all. Bone meal system, not the stone making system. Well, the thing is, they're both the same system. But I'll just take that. You know what? Whatever. We'll take 2. You know what? We'll take 3. Yeah. See, I still have some bone blocks. Not running out of bone meal anytime soon. So no delay in the bone meal system, not the stone making system. So the thing is, they're connected to the same line. So in order to do that, I'd have to put a repeater right here. But if I just put another tick on this, if I put another tick on this, then this would go a tick later. What's the worst that can happen? Like I have to put it back to 2 ticks? Whatever. Find out. That didn't work at all. Alright. I mean, that's a lot of moss. Huh. Well, some of them get stuck because it has an alternate, but yeah, alright, I mean, we can do that. It's not a difficult thing. Ah, pal. Try that. That didn't go off at all. Alright, now it did. But then the second time it doesn't go off. Yeah, the second time it doesn't go off at all. That one worked really well. Kind of. I mean, to be fair, do I need to tweak it to get more? Am I at a lack? Like... It's like, does it need to be optimized? I mean, I already have more than I'm ever going to use. I'm just happy that the water didn't break again. I mean, with that 1 tick delay there, definitely seems to be working better. I mean, there's better designs you can use, but I mean, if I used a stone maker with just pistons that push the stuff across, I could take and throw like 3 sets of dispensers. I put one every like 3 or 4 blocks or whatever and have them all kick on at the same time and just have it keep pushing. And I wouldn't even need water streams, it would just fall through the next time. I just wanted to try making this. I mean, the concept, you know, the concept of it is easy. And I understood the concept even before I started this. You know, the concept is that moss blocks break, they don't get pushed. So you don't need 4 of them to keep it in a little box, even though I thought it was a neat idea that he had, which is why I wanted to do it. I mean, you could just do it. You know, what you do is you make a whole bunch of stone generators or whatever, or 2 sets, right? So put water at one end and then water at another end and like 6 blocks in between. So you got like a 12 block long thing with pistons and just a timer so that the water goes, the lava falls down, and it pushes it across. And just have it keep going until it reaches build limit. And then, well, so listen, so you make it go to build limit, right? So once it's at build limit, then you take and make the farm with the bone meal back, or like right at build limit, so that it changes the blocks there into the moss. And then when it tries to push again, it can break these, so they'll break and then just fall off. And then all you have to do is build like a box like this around that build limit, and they'll kind of get stuck here. And the next time it pushes, they'll fall through. Well, I mean, they have no block resistance whatsoever. So if it's the last block, well, not the last block in the line, I guess you'd put a line of obsidian at the end. So go to build limit, then replace that last line with a line of obsidian. And then it would just constantly try and push them. I think this is probably more efficient because it makes sure to push from every angle. I don't know. Whatever it is, I don't need it anymore. And thank you, that delay actually did increase the amount of crap I gotta put away. You increase the amount of stuff I have to put away. I have more bushes than I never use those things. The trees are ugly. Alright? The trees are ugly. They're always laying over to one side and funky shaped. The leaves are fantastic. It's just oak wood. The trees are ugly. And those little bushes are cool. They look great for lots of things. But just mossing things to... I mean, this was all stone. So you just bone mealed it with a moss block and spread it, because it's way easier than replacing all the stone and diorite and everything else with grass. But how much is left in here? You know what? You can just run for a while. It'll be fine. I'll just come back and pick you up in a little bit. And that wasn't even a thing. Nobody left me responses in my video, so I had nothing to put into the wishing well. Had a cool idea. I thought it was a great idea. Nobody cared. So wishing well, you throw a diamond in, and it kicks out an answer of what I should do in a day or stream or video. So people could give me ideas for what to build or, you know, little farms to do and everything else. And I could write them on a little piece of paper and put them in there. And then I didn't have to think about what to do today. I could throw a diamond in and it would randomly pick. That's fine. I thought it was a cool idea. Nobody cared. So I built a moth. It's not the only thing I built, but did you? I put a video out this morning. Did you happen to look at that? I thought it was funny. I got time. You guys got a minute? No. If you guys got another minute, because I got a couple more before I'm gonna go. Show you a couple of things. What? Huh. That's your fault. I don't know how. but it's your fault. I don't know how, and I don't know why, but that's your fault. I don't know why it happened, but it's probably because I flew out of the chunk. Alright, let's go over here really quick. Oh, actually, because I gotta go to spawn anyhow. What did I come in here for? Oh, yeah. I gotta go to spawn anyhow and see if the shop and video that I made yesterday has sold anything. I'll take that. Alright. So I'll show you guys a couple of things. So yesterday, I mean, they had mentioned it in the Discord that somebody mentioned that they wanted glass, and they were like, it sure sucks nobody's selling glass. And then Zen was like, yeah, it's as if somebody had a ton of librarians that sold glass nuggets, and I was like, I do, don't I? Alright, I'll trade with him a whole bunch, get a whole bunch of glass. So I did. And I built this helix thing to sell glass. I bet you nobody bought it. Anybody buy any glass? Oh. Well, alright. Some of the glass is gone. A whole shulker worth of glass. I guess I gotta bring more. And then I got cobbled deep slate as well. Cobbled deep slate as well. Nobody bought any of that. It's unsurprising. But, oh, I took that box out. Alright, well, I mean, I sold 9 diamonds for a shulker of glass? I mean, if you gotta sit there and smelt it yourself, and it takes way longer to trade for it. I figured lots of people would buy the deep slate, because it sucks to mine it, but it's expensive, because it sucks to mine it. But then, look what look what I did to OJ's shop. I gave him my nose and eyebrows. It makes me giggle. I'm silly. There's something else I wanted to come over here for. I don't remember what it was. Oh, I need to buy another ender chest. Because I'm too lazy to make it. It's original juniors shop. 1 diamond for 2. I'll do that. So it's original juniors head shop. And it was just a big smiley face, but I gave it, I don't know, interested eyebrows and a nose. Why? I don't know. I had slabs left over and I made walls and I thought it was funny. So I made that, and I spent time doing work around the house this weekend and just really away from almost everything. I did play for a couple hours, but not enough to stream, so I didn't stream all weekend. But in the wee hours of the morning, when how many torches do I have on me? When my cat or something wakes me up at like 3, and I can't go back to sleep because it's too close to the time when I have to wake up, or I dug this tunnel. 2, 3, 4, 5. This tunnel that takes 6 rockets to get down. Which is fantastic. And this is how I got all that cobbled deep slate. And then I run around and just pick it up. If there is any. Or whatever else is here. So I've got like, I don't even know how many double chests of... I mean, I went from not having enough cobblestone or anything else to having... I don't even know. Like 9 double chests of cobblestone now. Copper. Plus I get copper. Lots of copper. And redstone. Which is good, because I need copper and redstone. And deep slate. The rest of it, not so much. I don't think I really ever need anything else. But I sit here and do this. And then I go plug holes. And pick up things. And mine the ore that I want. And throw the rest of it back. Found like a stack of diamonds this way too. I mean, obviously it's a giant hallway. So it does that, then I come back through here and pick up the deep slate. Is it, I don't know, the fastest or the most efficient way to get deep slate? Probably not. And by probably not, I mean definitely not. But I hate mining deep slate. It's annoying when you're mining other blocks too, because it's not insta-mine, even with a beacon and all the things in the world. So it slows you way down when you're trying to just gather stuff quickly, which is obnoxious. But I have spent, whoa, time falling into a hole. I spent time, I spent time mining some of these veins of deep slate that are on the side too. At least the whole things were exposed, so I could just run through really quickly, and, well, as quickly as one can. I don't need any other ore other than copper, so nothing else is really, well, redstone. I did need redstone. I was down to like 16 pieces of redstone. And I only have one villager that I can trade redstone for. Is there any more copper in the ceiling that I can grab? I've been trying to keep up with the copper, so pretty sure I got most of it. But yeah, so I've gotten, I think I had almost a double chest. No, I did have a double chest worth of copper ingots. And I had something like, and I still do, I think I have a double chest worth of deep slate in the base, and there's this in here. And I always mine with Silk Touch, so being able to get it that way, where I don't have to worry about it, because it blows it up. I can still have my Silk Touch pick. Plus, I have a hole deep enough, or big enough, to make a large dripstone mine farm. I mean, it's not going to be this whole thing, but... And strangely enough, I've only found like 12 dripstone in this entire hallway. I mean, this thing is ridiculously... It doesn't even render in, okay? I'm the only... Well, I mean, OJ's, Original Junior's AFK, but... I mean, this hallway is ridiculous. And no dripstone. No dripstone caves. I found like some dripstone in one place, but... No amethyst geodes either, which I thought was also interesting. But whatever, it's fine. It is, it's much more fun to blow things up than go mining. So, you know, I'm not going to complain. Even if it blows up, you know, a third of the things that is there. It gives me a tunnel big enough to make the dripstone farm. All I have to do is go and flatten out the bottom now. Just flatten out the top, and I can throw dripstone up top and throw some water up there. And throw the moss, which I have more than enough of now, on the bottom. Throw 2 flying machines up there. And probably do like a... excuse me, sir. Oh. I might need to relight this area up. Creeper come and blow up this entire thing. Dun dun dun. Alright, so, yeah. I mean, it works. I'm gonna stand here for a little while and, see if the cobblestone thing happens again. If it does, I can send Glarble I don't know. A grumpy faced emote. Nothing. It's not your fault. I just blamed it on you because... I don't know. Just because. I can't blame everything on Comet. I mean... Checks in the mail. I think slowing that down did help, though. I think putting that one repeater on there with that one little bit of delay did help. Not that I needed more, but it helped. And now collection underneath sorting, which is the easy part. guess composting it and then bring it back up here isn't necessarily the hard part either. Because there's just enough room here to bring a water stream over here, and then over one. Actually, I can have it go over into 2 hoppers and have them both feed into that. Just to feed it quicker. So I can have a bubble vader that comes up and use a observer clock with the target block to kick out bone meal. And I'll have to put like... Well, I've got this lever to stop the farm. And I'll probably have to have some double chests down there under the composters for bone meal overflow. And I can make, what, 4 sorters for each tree, carpet, and moss. And then just put like a lever on the hoppers to turn collection of them off. And then everything else will just go into bone meal. That way I can get some when I want them. And then the machine can literally just feed itself. And then I'll have to leave this lever. I mean, I could put it over on one of these pistons or whatever, just to lock this. Which is a better idea than this, because it doesn't stop the timer, which isn't terrible, but, you know. I mean, I could throw, well, I will throw furnaces on here, which will help a little bit. Yeah, fairly good farm. Obviously going to give me more than I need. Where's the... Give me this. Because I could just do... I could probably put it there too. Okay. Well, it shouldn't come back. Yeah. Get out of here. But you know, running the machine while I was on stream probably got me more than I'm ever gonna need. And by kind of, or probably, I mean definitely. Definitely got me more than I'm ever gonna need. I suppose I don't need carpets either. There's more bushes than I'm gonna need to. But you know, it's nice that moss doesn't stick to slime blocks. Can't stand up to a piston. Doesn't stick to a slime block. Whatever. We'll run this for a little bit more and fill those up. Maybe I'll throw a couple of them in my modern art shop and say like, I don't know, for 6 diamonds you can have the whole choker box. Seeing as how it's not going to cost me anything other than a fun stream with you guys. But that is all the time I have to stream for today. I'm glad we figured this out and got it working. Glar, thanks for the help and the suggestion to slow the timing down too, to up the efficiency of the farm. I do appreciate it. Comet, sorry there was no notification, bud, but thank you very much for stopping in also. And anybody else that checks out the video later on, I do appreciate you guys stopping in and hanging out for a little while. It's only Tuesday, but I hope the rest of your week is all great. That is all the time I have to stream for tonight. Gotta go eat some dinner. Thanks a lot, guys. Glar, it was nice seeing you again after such a long time. Hopefully you don't stay a stranger. And Comet, I hope to talk to you again soon. Been a little bit as well. You guys have a great night. It's your mama's Nuggets. You can call me Nuggets. And I will see you next time. Bye.